Hey everyone, today I'm going to check out an app called Copy.ai. Basically, it is a cool project that apparently helps you generate copy, very like human sounding copy for a number of different use cases. So the reason I'm doing this today is because, well, one, I've been seeing a lot of Paul Jacobian maybe. Been seeing a lot of his tweets on Twitter, and I've been wanting to try out Copy.ai, but haven't really had a use case to try it out. Um, or really the time or reason to do so. But I saw this tweet by Paul. It says copy.ai is free for the weekend, primarily for YC founders, it sounds like. But even though I'm not applying for YC, I figured I could give it a try. So to give you background, what I'm going to do with this, I'm working on Selva, which is, I've been calling it a virtual studio for makers. It's a little bit vague, I think, what that means. And yesterday, after I ran one of our sprints in our retro, one of the people mentioned that kind of reminds them of a co-working space, like a physical co-working space. So what I wanted to try out today is basically play with the terminology of a virtual co-working space for makers, indie hackers, entrepreneurs. Still working out the terminology. Maybe Copy AI can help me with that as well. Basically, I just want to get some ideas for the full-on landing page because right now this is obviously pretty sparse. The first initiative that I have been running so far is something called maker sprints, where indie hackers can basically just come together for a 2 week period of time and do daily stand-ups, check-ins. We have a Discord server, so that's where you can have conversations with people. And so basically, it's like it's one aspect of the greater community that I'm trying to build. I have been calling it a studio, but maybe this concept of a virtual co-working space might actually be better. So in any case, I have a landing page here. This one I created without Copy AI, all of my own effort. It took some time, so if there's any way for me to shortcut things, I would love to give that a shot. So that's a little bit of background. Now let's take a look at the Copy AI website. All right, so this is the Copy AI website. I've never tried it before. I've been to the landing page a couple times, but I'll walk you through that real quick. I'll sign up for a free trial, and then I will start playing around with it and see what it can generate for Selva. Okay, cool. So copywriting simplified. Introducing the end of writer's block. With Copy AI's automated creativity tools, you can generate marketing copy in seconds. Okay, sounds pretty compelling. How it works. Select a type of copy. Okay, so it sounds like they have different types of formats. You've got headlines, blog intros, product descriptions, and more. Okay, so I guess what they've sounds like they've done is they've trained their machine on the back end to probably train on different types of headlines, for example, or blog intros. So they have different types of formats. Describe your product, enter the name of your company, and 1 to 2 sentences of what you do. That's pretty cool because it's pretty short. Get your results and edit. You'll get 10 results at a time, and you can run the tool again for more ideas. Okay, so it sounds like this is really a idea generation tool, and then from there you can kind of pick. Okay, it's got some social proof. What can you create? So various use cases. Awesome. This is what I'm looking at right now because I want to create a website for Selva. Other stuff isn't as relevant to me at the moment. And okay, more stuff. Cool. So I think I'm ready to give it a shot. I'll go ahead and click start your free 7-day trial. So I'm going to pause this video as I create an account, and then I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. I basically authenticated with Google for login, and then this is the first page that I was able to get to. Let's see, welcome, ready to get started. A few disclaimers and tips for success. All of the outputs are generated by AI. The AI tries to predict the next word given a context. Better product descriptions equals better outputs. Okay. And then it's just their footer at the bottom, pretty clear. So we don't start. It looks like we're going to a welcome page. What would you like to create? I want to create, where's the website? I guess it would be a sales page. Name of your brand, let's go, Selva. Let's try this out, virtual I can type properly. Co-working space for indie hackers. Need help targeting a more specific audience. What does this do? Digital marketers in San Francisco. Okay, let's see how it does on this alone. And then we will hit create. Here's a tip for improving your results. Expand your description. So you want more words. Okay. AI is thinking. Let us see. Find your favorite results and edit them until you love them. As a developer, working from home is a comfort. However, it's lonely and you risk losing focus. Working at a co-working space is awesome when you need to be around people, but it's still distracting. Coffee shops are not productive spaces. Solution. Selva is a virtual co-working space for indie hackers like us. We're building an app that simply takes care of background tasks, time tracking, invoicing, and project management so we don't have to. Okay, I mean, not quite there, but I dig the structure. Huh. I like how they, okay, I guess because I selected sales page, that this kind of fits the, what's the problem? How do you say this? Agitate. I've never heard of this agitate thing. So what's the problem? What's the solution often? And then you have this agitate stage. So let's go to that one. Working alone can be lonely. Collaborating or even learning from like-minded people is better. Agitate. Well, we created in-person co-working spaces in over 20 cities around the world, and we're ready to do it again, this time online. That's pretty cool. Silva is a virtual co-working space for indies who want to meet and work with other like-minded people, no matter where they are in the world. Instead of hunting down coffee shops, setting up lunch meetings, or dealing with traffic, just log into Silva when you need some co-working space, attention, or inspiration. That's pretty cool. Okay, figuring out where to start and which coworkers to trust can be the hardest part of working remotely. Remote work is changing everything. Finally, you don't need headaches like commuting, and wow, this is crazy. I need to get access to GPT-3 now. Solution, co-work here with us, a hackerspace for the new decentralized economy for people building peer-to-peer networks, a place for hot desking, but also meeting interesting people who have stuff you need. Okay, so it's like pretty intelligible and kind of hard to identify if it's a human or not. That's really interesting. Let me provide a little bit more information. A virtual co-working space for indie hackers. Let's see if there's some copy that I can use from Maker Sprints. Camaraderie and accountability with other makers, something like that. Join a, let's try this. Join a community of other makers and something about benefit. And get the benefits of camaraderie and accountability. I don't really know how intelligible my sentence needs to be. Or if I can just use keywords. Join a community of other makers and get the camaraderie and accountability that you need to, what did I say here? Accomplish more. I hope the AI can come up with something better than that. Okay. You know, to be honest, before trying this out, I was pretty skeptical as to how good these things could be, but I don't know. Let's see if I turn into a paying customer after these 7 days. It's pretty cool. All right, let's try this. Everyone needs to get out their house. Okay, that's where they missed something. Get out of their house sometimes. But you don't always have your team with you, and there is no one else in the coffee shop. You feel lonely and isolated when you're trying to work on your own without anyone to hold you accountable or help support your creative process. It's okay. Go somewhere, get some fresh air, connect with other people, but that can take so much time. It's so much easier to sit on the couch in front of the TV. Selva is a virtual co-working space for indie hackers. Join a community of other makers. and get the camaraderie. Okay, this was just copied from my thing. Let's see what else we got. With so many distractions, staying on track with your goals can be challenging. Switching between tasks and projects may seem like an effective way to become more productive. However, if you're switching back and forth without completing anything, then you're actually less productive. Join a community of other makers and get the camaraderie and accountability that you need to accomplish more. I like that. Or is that what I just wrote? Maybe that's just what I wrote. Is that what I just wrote? Join a community of other makers to get that. Yeah. Okay, of course I like what I just wrote. Selva offers a safe space where you can take honest, constructive criticism about your best work from others and also hang out with a community of people who have similar interests, challenges, and goals. Selva encourages you to stay focused on your most important tasks. Okay, so I added more stuff. It seems like it's a little bit confused right now, or it's just trying to incorporate everything. Maybe I brought in too many points. Frustrated by isolation and loneliness while on the road. As an indie hacker, you easily get distracted when there's no accountability. You're your own boss, so it's not someone yelling at you to get to work, and your buffer is pretty high. Steps to freedom. Use Silva as a place to plan meetings or share feedback. Save time by spending less time traveling or being lost in crowded coffee shops. Get the benefits of working in a co-working space without the cost and time it takes to maintain one. Oh, that's kind of cool. Scalable hustle. Select the number of days per month that you want to work from Silva or book a dozen. Interesting. It even gets into like how the solution works. Okay, well, I mean, and then what else? Oh, you can make more. Let's try make more of this. Frustrated in your project, adding below. I don't really understand what's happening there. Okay, so scalable hustle or a book designated day to either sit or stand desk. Let's hit make more. Oh, and then it just changed this copy. As an indie hacker, you easily get distracted when there's no accountability. You're your own boss, so it's not someone yelling at you to get to work, and your buffer is pretty high. Use self as a space. Okay. Pretty neat. So I guess that's pain, agitate, solution. What are examples? Tips. Oh, these all link out to Notion. That's pretty lightweight. Examples. What are the pain, agitate? Let's see if it's in here. I'm thinking that pain, agitate, solution is a type, but I don't really see it in examples. Okay. Well, let's see what else we got. We got English, American, yeah. English, American. Oh, it's cool that you can generate in other languages. Oh, okay. Let's see. Landing page hero text. Let's try that one out. Selva, and then let's just do this. Create, see what happens. Okay, I guess it defaulted me into something. Oh, because of the sales copy thing. Ah, okay, because it kept going me down that path. I guess because I was confused, I wanted to click website copy in the beginning. And so I was looking actually for these things. Yeah, this is more appropriate for what I was thinking about because what I'm really trying to do is update this bad boy and then hopefully just add other sections to my page, which looks like website copy. We've got these things as well. Oh, that's great. Okay. Now let's play. All right. That took a little bit longer than expected. So I inputted Selva as the brand name, a virtual co-working space for indie hackers. Let's see what we've got. Virtual co-working for indie hackers. Let's see if they hit make more. I don't really understand what this make more does. Adds more copy? Okay, working remotely is awesome, but collaborating isn't always easy. That's why we're building Zelda, a free app for indie hackers. Hackers, freelancers, and remote workers share a passion for quality work, but often lack the necessary tools and space. An online workspace for independent home-based professionals. Work from anywhere, the best place to work online. Work together. Okay, cool. All right, I get it. So let us do something that I actually struggled with. I wonder if this will work. Get inspired. So this can be like a feature is what I'm thinking about. Subtext, subheader text, maybe. Selva get inspired. I don't know if it's gonna know anything. The most beautiful homes on earth and bring your ideas to life. Discover. Okay, I don't really know. No, not meta descriptions. Okay, I guess I'm gonna have to play around a little bit. I'm still not sure what's the best format. So for example, let's use this page as a wireframe. How would I do this accomplish more together? Let's do accomplish more, and let's do the hero text. See if that updates. Yep. Let's hit create. Do more with Silva. Changing the way you work. Yeah, I could totally see this kind of stuff happening. And then this is the hard stuff, to be honest. Let's see if maybe what I do is feel connected and then feel connected to other like-minded indie hackers, makers, and entrepreneurs. Let's see if this generates anything better. I guess what I'm struggling is like, how do I generate this copy, like the features, benefits kind of description? Share, collaborate, and learn from other like-minded indie hackers. The field tribe is for you. Okay, so I think that's what I do. Find your tribe with indie hackers community. Cool. So I think if I scope it to small enough chunks, like the main point is I want to accomplish more with other people, and then it can generate different ideas for me. Or here, the main point is I want makers to feel connected, and I try to just like describe what I want to communicate, and then it can generate options for me. Because like this kind of stuff, like I wrote custom, but certainly it takes a while. So pretty neat. I think that the onboarding, I was a bit confused that like on the landing page, it said that website copy was an option, but then through the onboarding flow, I didn't have website copy as an option for me to get started with. And then so it dumped me into the pain agitate solution thing, which was interesting to see, but not exactly what I was looking for at the moment. So far, it looks like pretty cool. I think I need to explore this a little bit more to really understand. There's like a ton of ideas over here on the left-hand side. But yeah, I think as I work on this new website for Seld, I'll give this a shot and see how it goes. That's it for me, guys. If you have any questions, let me know. Thanks. And if you want to check out the website, it's copy.ai.